The idea that Boruto Uzumaki traveled to the past, to the period of the 4th Great Ninja War, so he can gather more information about the Juubi doesn't make sense. Not only because it'll complicate the story even further, to the point that the idea seems like it was going to be forced. What you need to take into consideration is that there isn't any new information that Boruto can learn about the Juubi or the Otsutsuki by going to the past. He can get most of that information from Sasuke Uchiha, his sensei. After the 4th Great Ninja War, Sasuke Uchiha spent majority of his years investigating the Otsutsuki, as well as everything related to them, and the Juubi is one of those things. His investigations might have led him to new information relating to the Juubi, and he told Boruto everything he knows about the Otsutsuki. Some people might say Sasuke Uchiha wouldn't give up this information because he doesn't trust Boruto due to Ada's jutsu. Sasuke Uchiha has the Sharingan. When he fled the village with Boruto, one of his main objectives would have been to gather as much information he can from Boruto and use the Eye of Insight to confirm whether or not the information is true. The Eye of Insight is an ability of the Sharingan, along with the Eye of Hypnotism. Those two eyes are responsible for majority of the Sharingan's abilities. For the sake of sticking to the main topic, I'm only going to talk about the Eye of Insight. It is capable of entering a person's mind and seeing through their memories, even erasing certain memories. We have seen Sasuke Uchiha use the Eye of Insight to erase the memories of Jiraiya Sensei and Genin Naruto. Upon using the Eye of Insight to investigate Boruto's memories, he would have discovered that Boruto is the legitimate son of Naruto Uzumaki, and everything else about how omnipotence altered the lives of Boruto and Kawaki. The information exchange is one of the most crucial steps before they could even go anywhere or start training Boruto. It is the only way they can make sense of their situation and figure out what to do from there. If that's how things happened, then the time travel theory just doesn't make any sense. Here is a statement from Amado that shows that any information Boruto gets about the Juubi from the past isn't going to be useful for the situation they are dealing with in the present. This isn't the same Juubi from the past. Sasuke couldn't even recognize it when he saw it for the first time in Jigen's dimension. He had to hear Jigen say it is the Juubi before he knew that it was the Ten Tails. The only similarities that the Juubi from the past shares with the Juubi that Jigen had in his possession is that the both of them are seedlings and can be used to cultivate a divine tree. Other than that, their composition and the consequence of being modified by external forces may be completely different and may also have different outcomes. Amado even stated that the Juubi Jigen has in his possession was a different beast from the one Naruto and Sasuke dealt with in the 4th Great Ninja War. He doesn't know how it's made or where the Otsutsuki get it from. It doesn't require a Geto statue and the collection of the 9-tailed beasts to create the Juubi. This can have major implications on the threat that Boruto was trying to warn Code about. Code is right when he says that the Juubi is nothing but a beast that consumes everything in its path. You would assume that somebody as strong as Jigen, who couldn't even control the Juubi, had to limit its movement with the chakra rods, was probably aware that this is a beast that nobody could fully control, and he probably tried and failed. Enhancing the Juubi with the claw marks was a big mistake on Code's part, and it's only a matter of time before he loses control of his Ten Tails army. If the mysterious figure is actually Boruto, then this is going to be an even bigger plot twist than the activation of omnipotence. But I don't believe that Kishimoto would take the story in that direction, which is why I still maintain the stance that the mysterious figure in the background behind Naruto and Obito is Urashiki, not Boruto. Intel gathering is one of Urashiki's forte, especially gathering intel without getting detected. Momoshiki had Urashiki monitoring Kaguya's movements and investigating the progress of the divine tree on Earth. Another thing you need to consider is the possibility that Boruto used Momoshiki's Byakugan power to see into the future. Looking at how formidable Boruto has become, it's safe to say that he might have already mastered most of Momoshiki's abilities. Coupled with the fact that Boruto and Momoshiki's consciousness keep connecting and they are able to learn what is on each other's minds. This information exchange between Momoshiki and Boruto is also another way he could have gotten new concerning information about the Juubi from what Momoshiki knows in his experience of dealing with it over thousands of years. If Boruto saw into the future using Momoshiki's Byakugan, he might have seen an unled army of claw grimes wreaking havoc on the shinobi world. One of them has a Rinnegan and was able to land a heavy blow on Kawaki, even referring to him as Otsutsuki. The fact that one of them has a Rinnegan, or a few of them have the Dojutsu, is cause of the Juubi. It has a giant Rinnegan eye and that's probably where they originate from, since the grimes are basically pieces of the Juubi. If this is a sign that the claw grimes are starting to gain intelligence, mainly due to Code changing them when he broke down the Juubi with his claw marks to make his army, Then Code might have unleashed a new threat on the shinobi world, an unled army of clog rhymes going around hunting people and eating them, while searching for the Otsutsuki to consume. Those different trees made from the clog rhymes are going to end up connecting into the roots of a giant divine tree after collecting the chakra from the Grimes' victims. Momoshiki was able to cultivate the divine tree using the chakra from Killer Bee without feeding on Otsutsuki to the Juubi as a sacrifice. The divine tree can still be cultivated by just collecting enough chakra from the world. I'm excited to see where Kishimoto is going to take their story, and I wonder if he's going to explore more of the Otsutsuki lore and their history.